would you start by giving me your name?
Yes, Ms. Townsend, my name is Martin Birch, Birch.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with this.
Okay.
If you had to describe your life in 3 words, what would those words be? Not necessarily even 3. One, a phrase.
Mm. Well, 3. First, I would have to say I'm definitely blessed. That's without a doubt. 2, I would say this is more than one word. Seen quite a bit. I've seen the world, not the world, but the United States in so many different phases and colors. And 3, I would say consistent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to expand off of you seeing the world in different colors? How?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, first of all, you probably don't know, but I'm pretty old, very old. I'll be 58 in.
That's not old.
That's old. I'll be 58 in. Yeah, it is old. I'm really like 5 years from Social Security. Less than 5 years from drawing my Social Security, and 7 more years I'll be on Medicare. But so I was born in 1957, right during the time when things were segregated.
Oh.
Yeah, very segregated. During the time when a lot of tension. So from there to now, it's a big difference.
I can only imagine.
Well, it's a big difference not only from the betterment, but also from the detriment. It's just things are just totally, from what I could see, displaced and kind of out of balance on all ends. So it is. It's so when I speak of seeing the world in all colors, people, genders, races, ethnic groups, all those things that have come about and have evolved into something else now. As far as consistent, I mean, I've always had my thoughts, and they have never really changed that much.
Yeah.
I've always been who I've been. Always don't take huge risk. I don't. I watch other people. I learn from watching.
Right.
Learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah,
Watch what other people. Yeah. So I watch other people get in trouble.
Yeah.
And then I know what not to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good point to go.
Yeah.
You always should be observant.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, can you give me a little bit of background about your life? Maybe brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I can give you that.
family?
Yep. It's 5 of us. 4 brothers, 1 sister. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
My dad's still living. My biological mother's passed. My dad's remarried, so I have a stepmom. I have a son about your age. He's 23, and I have a daughter that's 30. So that's a blessing. Just one of each. Don't need any more.
Yeah.
So that's it. I have a stepson that has a child. So yeah, I am a grandfather to some sort.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about it. Grew up without much. Didn't have much. Didn't know we didn't have much because everyone in the neighborhood. Again, that was the neighborhoods were segregated, and then when we did move, it was like white flight at the time. But so people around us didn't have anything, so you didn't know that you was poor because everyone around you was poor. So it wasn't any pressure to have things or do things. No one had cars. People had 1 or 2 pair of shoes, and that was the norm. So that's it. Went to public school, and as a matter of fact, my brother James, he graduated, went on to KU. Derek went to school when it come to my turn. There was not so much money, so I deferred and then went to Rockhurst for a couple years.
Okay.
After I found a job, I was working full time and going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty tough, but it was well worth it.
I barely work part time and go to school. So
Yeah,
sure that was
yeah,
difficult.
but it was pretty tough. But my sister, she went to school, and she graduated. And then my younger brother Edwin, he went to school. And the amazing thing about Edwin was he was in school the longest.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in school 7, 8 years, but
Jesus.
yeah, he changed his major a couple times.
Okay.
But, yeah, but now he's where you want to go.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I know this. Yeah.
He's where you want to go. Yeah, he's done this before. Yeah.
I'm trying to get there real
Yeah,
fast.
that's good.
I can't do 8 years though. 7 or 8 years.
It's cool.
It's 4. I'm done.
Yeah, well, he changed. See, I think he went up there. Is going to go to computer school, and I can't remember the name of the programs that they had back then. I can't remember, and it was so he opted out, and he was good at talking anyway. So he became a journalist.
Right. So would you say that family is really important in your life?
Yeah, family is important. Family is important. Yeah, and you can learn a lot from family, good and bad.
What's one of your favorite memories with your family?
Oh man, some of my favorite memories as children was when we used to get whippings. Now that sounds funny to you, but the truth is, I just told you I learned from other people's mistakes. So what happened was it was very few times that I actually got a whipping for something that I done. I would always sit back and watch, but it was always a group thing because the person that was responsible for the violation never owned up to it, and so we couldn't rat. You know, as siblings, you don't rat your brother or your sister out, especially your older brother or the older sister. They would beat you up.
Right.
So yeah, so we would all get lined up and get whippings.
That's hilarious.
So he would line up and whip all of us, and then just baseball. I played a lot of baseball growing up, and just my dad watching him and some of the challenges he had in life were interesting. And my mom, my dad were like night and day. Yeah, she was much more in control, much more didn't have the outbursts and things of that type. But that would be it. As a child, I won't tell you a lot about that stuff. But yeah, but the whippings, they really shape you. They really get you to where you need to be.
I understand.
Yeah.
I remember my whippings. They definitely weren't my favorite memories. I don't think.
Yeah, they weren't your favorite. I'm not saying this. It may not be my favorite, but it's what I remember, and it's right,
yeah.
and it's the things that have shaped me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
Right.
Now, my whippings definitely shaped me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say is maybe one of the most defining moments in your life?
Oh, one of the most defining. Well, the only thing I could tell you is probably the most defining moments of my life. It wouldn't be too long ago. It wouldn't be. I would say that I'm officially a cancer survivor. That would be the most defining moment of my life. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm happy to say that. Blessed, and family and doctors and faith and all that had a large part of my ability to beat it. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. If you had to give advice to anyone, either growing up or just going through life, what would that advice be?
Best thing I can tell you is that you aren't. We aren't, and no one is. And I know people like to say that they are, but no one's responsible for their own success. No one. There's people out there that have already done what you've done. There's people out there that have sacrificed and done things for you. And although you don't know who they are, the teachers, your doctors, your aunts, your uncles, your family members, your coaches, just people who have always don't know you, and they stopped and they're giving you advice and they've taken time with you. And when you have it, that means that someone else doesn't. Okay. So that's my take, is that you're not responsible for your success, but we are responsible for our failures. When we stop to think that we have done it on our own, that's one of the biggest flaws that I think we have as humans, is that we take credit for our success, and then that's when we begin to fail.
Yeah.
That's when we begin to fail. So with that being said, there's somebody out there who's already done it. You can't invent anything. You can just take what they have left and make it better. Okay. And the computer was a long time coming. Hewlett-Packard did not have anything to do, or Apple. All that stuff was way before them. They just got that and they just made it better. And that's what we're to do as human beings, is just to take what people have left, understand it, make it better, be respectful, be decent, and selfless. If we do those things, yeah, a lot of things will change. So that's all I have. And money. Get plenty of money. And if you can't do none of those things, then get money. Right. For all your fallacies and all your mess ups, money corrects everything.
Switch it up completely with money. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, Ms. Townsend. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.